All right, guys. Hi, how are you doing? So it's Friday and it's time for your cosmic reading, and I am on the road. I am at a friend's house. I have two amazing friends here with me. So you may hear some giggles and some talks and some moving around. We are using multiple decks today. I have this beautiful Light Seers deck, but we're going to use their deck. And I also own this one. We're going to use their deck. And these came out. So these are going to be the Eight of Swords and the Unicorn. These are going to be what we're going to use for our guidance for today. And then I have to show you guys this. So this is so sweet. So any of the times that you're traveling and you think I can't work on my meditation or I can't do any of the things I want to do, this is the sweetest little travel kit. There's a little wax candle here. There's a tiny little shell. There's some little sage and Palo Santo here to burn in the sweet little shell. Beautiful little stones and lighters here. You can see this is a sweet little box. It's a little Altoid box, and I'm going to place these in here because I don't want them to bang. Be very mindful. But this, I'll show you here, is this little sort of mint box that you can use to travel with. Beautiful little space. So things you learn. All right, I'm going to set this over here. So this can be part of our journey today. And I have some found objects, found stones that mean a lot to me. I have our chakra necklace, which came from, I told the story about this. Someone asked me the other day where this came from. And this actually came from Starwood Campsite in New York. It is a clothing optional campsite in New York, and it holds one of the largest pagan festivals in the United States, second to Burning Man. And I was at the pagan festival and bought two of these, and I have another friend who owns the other one. So here we have these beautiful decks today that we're borrowing and using. And let's get into the energy. I'm going to ring us in, and we're going to use Cheryl's lovely little snake charmer here. So I'm going to ask you to just take a breath in with me and let it release. You don't have to worry about being a deep breath. There's a lot of talk about people breathing in deep. Some people can and some people can't. And more often it's some days you can instead of some people can't. There's days that I can't breathe all the way in because I'm stressed and I'm being a top breather. So don't let that stress you out. So let's do this. So take a breath, just real gentle, and let it out. This time take a breath in and fill your cheeks up and just press them out. Fill them up and let it out. And do that again. Press your cheeks out and let it out. Do that one more time. And press the cheeks out, pull them, fill them up, and let that back out. All right. Hi, everybody. All right, so I'm gonna get us started with this sweet little rattler here. And I'm gonna end with a rattler today as well. But here, we're gonna bring some medicine in. Okay, you ready? Let's see what we have. Okay, we have a lot of decks today. We're gonna have some fun here. So, beautiful Oracle and Tarot decks. And I'm just gonna start pulling, okay? And we're gonna tell a story. I'm gonna channel. I don't know how this is coming out today, but welcome to your cosmic reading. Oh, I think I know what that means. Okay, so we have a lilac. These are all in reverse, okay? So usually a lot of people do not read oracle cards in reverse. I'm going to read these in reverse more in the sense of this is probably what you need to work on in your shadow side, not because it's a bad thing, okay? So let's look at these and see what your shadow needs to integrate for the moment, okay? We have lilac and enchantment. So this is letting me know that you've let the magic go. We have this unicorn over here. We're getting tied up in all the things that are very serious in the world. And do not get me wrong, there's a lot going on in the world, but do not lose the magic, okay? You have to keep the magic burning for everyone else to follow, okay? Don't lose your magic. Oh, well, and you can't make this up because you're witch's boots, honey. Spellbound. Do not lose your magic. These boots are made for walking. I can't even talk. Y'all hear that? These boots are made for walking. Just so you know, I have everything I've done today has either ran backwards, ran slow. I don't know what day it is, and it's just the way it's going to be. Oh, and the truth is a midnight margarita. The truth is coming out to say that you have shadows that are coming out that you're craving for. There are things in the dark that you are craving that are no longer what you need. You need to set that down and no longer do that. Do you need a margarita right now? Oh no. Oh no, no, no. We're gonna put that down. All right, we're gonna move in this direction and see what these beautiful cards have to say about your midnight margarita habits. Ever thought about maybe having the midnight habits without the margarita? And here we go, the frog and the lotus. Okay. So this particular card says Metamorphosis, and this appears to be the Six of Cups, I do believe, in this particular deck. So here you see this beautiful, you see these lotus blossoms there. And right now we're in the time that the lotus blossoms are finally starting to bloom and the frogs are coming out. It's springtime, we've got lots of rain, and right now this is what's going on. We've got this metamorphosis of stuff. It feels really weird and gross outside. There's so much pressure cosmically, but know that under pressure grows the best things. So here. Oh, and this one is in reverse, okay? So we have a porcupine and an enemy, and an enemy, and it says boundaries, and it says that your boundaries have been a little off, okay? Well, boundaries come in a whole bunch of different ways. Sometimes you use your boundaries to your advantage that's a disadvantage to other people. Sometimes your boundaries are not as good as you think they are. Sometimes your boundaries are too strong and you need to be cautious with who those boundaries are for. In the same turn, as we back the card away, you start to understand that there are some boundaries that you have set that are best for you and the person involved. Just be careful where this comes in and out and where that balance needs to be for that, okay? So you don't go overboard trying to worry yourself with this boundary too much, and you don't allow them to run over you too much. You try to find out where this is in the middle a little better, okay? So I'm gonna pull from this deck now. And this makes a lot of sense. So this is the King of Arrows, and it's a Kingfisher, and it's reversed. Okay, so look at this beautiful card, flying over the water. Okay, well this is letting me know with this King of Arrows that here with your information, you have not, for some reason, you've lost your words and you've lost your momentum in using them, okay? The words that you use are spilling out over your tongue like I am using at times where I couldn't speak just a moment ago. Turn this card around. They're your words. Use them. I'm gonna leave this one upright because that's how we're gonna move. We're not moving like this. We're gonna turn them upright because you know that this is your guidance on what to do. I hear a dog barking. There's a little sign. Aha! And there's your Wheel of Fortune. The time is upon us. It's time to go. It's go time. Forget the McNutt margaritas. That's going to slow you down. Put your witch's boots on. Pack. Find your enchantment. It's go time. This one's pulling too. Let's see what you want. Oh, here you are. Page of arrows. This little wren turned upside down. Poor pitiful you. Look at you. Well, listen. This is just you feeling sorry for yourself. I'm going to turn you around and let you see what you really look like. Look at there. Standing all proud in the snow. Okay. Get over yourself. Quit feeling sorry for yourself. Go on, move forward, do it. There. But I'm gonna leave this right here so you look how silly you look upside down. All right, now you ready? These cards feel really magical. So we've been here 11 minutes and 11 seconds, exactly on the moment as I said that. Woo! Look at that. You need to go grow. All right. My friend Lee Baines sings a song about the wizard people. I think you'd find it kind of funny. Grow. Listen to those dogs barking. So that is a sign. That's competition. That's competition. Don't let the competition scare you. Grow with it. Hounds barking, hounds a hilly. Listen, stillness. Be still and know that you're okay. Stop. Be quiet. It's dark and it's raining right now and it's yucky. There's a lot going on in the world. Collaborate. There's so much more for you. There's something waiting right now. I'm channeling, so hold on just a second. I'll look at the card. So this appears to be an ant. And ants are hard workers. So there's something coming for collaboration with work, but you won't have to do all the work on your own. You're going to get relief with that. And all that comes with it will be, it's going to be more than you ever could possibly imagine, because you're going to have more help than you possibly could ever imagine as well. You have to use your communication skills to do it properly. But it looks like if you listen, it looks like if you just listen that the messages are already there. So this is saying to communicate, but I think the communication is on your end. You just need to open up it's kind of like, if I was asked a question the other day, what's the difference between a psychic and a medium? Do I find a difference? And I told them that there is actually not a difference between the word psychic and medium. That's only historical value. That only simply means that at one point the word psychic wasn't working anymore and they switched it to medium. It goes back and forth with seer and other words. And so what I'm picking up on here is that you're already being communicated with. It really doesn't matter what the word is. You're not listening. You can hear, but you're not listening. So listen. Put down the stupid margarita at night or whatever the hell it is you're messing with and listen. Whatever this is that's blocking you, whether this be, are you addicted to your phone, whether you are addicted to pot, whether you're drinking too much, whether you are on Etsy, or whether you're calling your ex, just fucking quit. Okay, I love you guys. All right, so we are going to now pull from the deck I brought. You guys have seen this deck. I'm gonna push these up here. and we're gonna see what this particular deck brings to offer for guidance, okay? Okay. I don't know who pays attention, because I don't really pay attention to that stuff too much, but if you know me and you've been watching any of my Instagram stories, you will know that my friends, that I posted them, and I'm friends with some of those guys, and that the drive-by truckers are the chariot in this tarot deck that I'm building. So here you go. Let's go, Tom babies. Let's go. Do not let them steal your magic. If you have a project or you have something that's moving forward and you are doubting that movement of that, you need to move forward with it. Okay? Do not allow the weight of the world, the weight of the gas prices, this stupid frigging president, and this MAGA movement to deter you. I do not care what your background is. I call myself a Liberdema Publicrat for a friggin' reason. I am a lover of all, but I am not going to have any of this mess that's come up. I grew up evangelical Christian. I left that a long time ago, but I do love Christ. I do love Buddha. And I do believe that what's going on right now is a friggin' shame. So don't fall into that crap. It's go time, get your shit together, and don't pay attention to what's going on in the world. Dig down. If you believe in Jesus and God, find out whatever that is. If you believe in Muhammad, whatever, you find out whatever that is. Or if you want to go out into the woods and talk to a friggin' tree, you go do it. But quit feeling sorry for yourself right now. There's 5 pentacles, and that is telling you are on the fence right now. No more fence. You're halfway there. All right, I love you guys. Let's check out. And I'm going to do a little medicine for you. And then I will close, okay? So I'm moving up. I'm gonna play the chimes for you. And then we're gonna close out with me bowing, and you can bow with me, and then we will play the rattler, and I will close everything off to the rattler, okay? So I'd like to thank all of you supporting me, See, I can't talk today, I'm talking too fast. I'm talking over myself. I'm correcting my own language and my words. So I'm trying to teach myself as I teach you. So I'm not just speaking at you, I'm speaking with you, okay? So, all right. Everyone, let's take a right hand and let's place it over our chest, and take our left and place it over our right. I bow to all of those that have walked before me, and I bow to all of those that walk in my path. I take my Padre, my Ace of Cups, and I lift it up so that I can share light and love with those that come before me. See, I can't even talk. Do you see that again? This once again, this is a lesson right now. Astrology told me today that everything would be messed up, that time would be changed, people would be paranoid, and that language would be messed up. I'm just here, and I know that I didn't sleep. So here, we're going to end on that, and I'm going to chime you out, and then I'm going to rattle you out. I love you guys, and I'll see you in Nashville. I'll be in Nashville next week, so expect a couple of readings from there. So here we go. Did you see that? I know. Wait, my friends are laughing because this is where we are. You know what? Laugh. It's amazing, because that means that I am not creating perfect fucking content. That's right. I am not out here going, making up faking shit. Yep, that's right. I said it too. Fuck faking shit. That's right. And we're going to leave that there. We're going to drop that there. And you ready? Here we go, babies. I love you guys so much. Here you go.